Hey guys, I'm back and get ready because war is among us. War has just started. My faction, we're in queue right now and waiting to find an opponent. Hopefully we find one and get this started. I've been aching for war for quite a while. Of course, with the level ups and all that, I've brought my some of my cards up a little bit, and I really want to see how they fare. Plus, like I said, I'm gonna try not to use my Android teams and try to use uh, green this time, just to see how it goes. Maybe mix it up a little bit, change teams, see if I get beat a lot. Like I said, it doesn't really bother me too much. This is just war. You don't really lose rep during war. If anything, this is just meant for to have fun, and that's what I intend to do this weekend. Have fun. Still, it's Father's Day weekend. Just gonna do stuff with the family, with my kids, and do other things, which makes this type of game kind of convenient because you could always do a couple battles in war, put down your mobile device, and then continue grilling food, spend time with the family, then just tell them, hey, give me a give me a minute or so, and just finish up your refills. But yeah, let's take a look at the rewards. The rewards look pretty good. This Lester, I'm a fast guy. I love fast cards. And as you can see, my go-to team is usually a fast team. Currently, I have Beth on my team to, I guess, do minimal damage. Just do about maybe 20% damage before I start rolling in with Jesus or Sandy. This guy pretty much would do the same thing. Probably do a little bit more damage. Okay, let me get rid of that. Do a little bit more damage because he's a 5 star. His stats are a lot higher than a 4 star. At the same time, he gives 60% attack and 60% defense. Granted, it's only one turn. Beth gives 40% attack for 3 turns, but usually you just need that one turn to, especially if you have an AOE type team. You just need that one turn to wipe out your enemies or the team you're going against, and I'm liking that. I'm liking the fact that he is both attack and defense. At the same time, 60% is quite a lot. 60%, yeah. To me, and this specialist skill, the execution, I actually like the skill. It's handy. Herschel has it, and I like the fact that he has that also. To me, this seems like a solid card. Of course, we're not gonna be able to even get close to getting him, but he's someone I'm looking forward to seeing in the Premier Recruit rotation when he gets advertised. I will be doing a pull for this guy. But let's move on and look at second place. Sophia, I think she's a nice card. I do have Sophia. Granted, I have a lot of fast cards, so I have a hard time trying to find her. I'm having I have a hard time fitting her into my lineup. That's what I mean to say. She's one of those cards where does great damage. She gives 50% defense for 2 turns, which those two things it makes her a nice card. But and I'm pretty sure for other people she would be awesome and a perfect fit. So overall, it's a good second prize. Third prize is Mark. Mark is also a great card. I do think he's a better healer than Eugene because that 40% defense does come in handy. I think Eugene gives 45%. He heals for 45%, but this 40% defense for 4 turns, that's what makes Mark much better than Eugene. He's actually a good card. Obviously, it's when you're running blue, it's dependent on your team. if you're running an Andrea team, chances are you probably won't need Mark because you're more of an offense team instead of a defense. But any other type of team, I could imagine him being in a rainbow team or being in other with other cards that do damage, and I don't want to say damage over time, but basically, you know what? I'll stop rambling like I seem to do all the time. Mark is a pretty solid card, so third prize, they're actually that's a good spot to be in. Also, the crates, as usual, Ultra Gear, and then top prize. First, they get 3 of these. Now this I kind of don't like. I don't like the fact that you always get these universal trainers, but I don't like how they mixed up the tokens. I wish they would have just made it either this or that, not make it where you have a chance at this. I believe you get 3 chances. Well, first place they get 3 chances of it, but I would have preferred it to be just one certain token instead of being all mixed. Let's see, 4th to 5th they get Benedict, and they get those crates, and everyone that's not fortunate enough to be in the high standings, 6 to 15 will receive one Ultra Gear crate, and Elite crate, and those same things. This is what bothers me. Why would Scopely mix it up, especially after the event extravaganza where the crates were pretty solid? Now they're doing this thing, and I don't know. Because reason being is everybody wants a chance to get this, the 5-star recruit token. But most likely, a lot of people will be receiving this, and in the end, yeah, you're gonna get tokens, and yeah, it's better than nothing. But still, I wish Scopely would have just gave one type of token instead of doing that. You have a chance of getting this, but anyways, I think that we're still searching right now. This Lester though, man, I would love to have this guy, but like I said, he's with the last prizes, that I guess was being awarded to number 1 spot. They're mainly reds, alerts, and I think they mixed it up with blues, and I believe some greens, and I think the only yellow was Clementine. Maybe yellow, maybe Jesus. Maybe the 106 All Out War Jesus was a prize, but I think that them putting in this yellow, this fast card in the top prize right now is actually cool. I know there's one fast type card that I really want to get, and I wish that they had a fast card that was a command character, because right now I use Jesus on my fast team, and if I had a fast character, he'd be able to take advantage of Tyrese's leader skill. All right, here I'm rambling on again, and I'm talking about other things other than what I intended to say in this video. Well, war is about to start. We found our opponent, and I guess it started already. All right, let's go ahead and. All right. Oh, okay. Oh, Looks like I'm taking some damage. Let's go ahead and it's Lori. So let's. I know I said I wasn't gonna use Andrea, but let's go. All right, just make this quick. I wonder what type of buff is going on with that tower, because Molly he was able to take that. Let's see, what is it this time? That's just defense. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they're really beating this team. Let me make that the defense team. It's pretty obvious going all greens will not work in this one. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Let's see. Let me take out somebody from this tower. Okay, you know what? Let's with this team. Maybe I did the right decision because they're all yellow. And you just run it on auto right now. Looks like that defense team's not working still. Who's the one that's attacking me? Brian? What type of team does this Brian have? Where is he? Okay, you know what? Maybe I should go with the Andrea team. I don't know. Let's get rid of. Alright, well, they got the defense. We're gonna have to do something about that. Let's see. Wow. Let's get rid of her. Yeah, let's just tap him. Let's get one refill in. And let's go with Andrea team again. You know what? Let's make it the defense. Even so, I said I wasn't gonna run Andrea. Right. Let's just see whether or not you could keep me up. That way I don't waste that refill I just did now. Oh, these guys are all holding up pretty strong. Wonder if it has to do with any buffs right now. Or maybe it's the health. I haven't checked the towers yet, see whether or not they're actually giving other types of anything different. Like I know last war they gave alerts a super buff. I wonder if fast end up getting the super buff today. Let's take a look. Strong team members gain 50% attack and defending. Oh wow. I need this tower if I'm gonna be running green. I definitely need this tower. So maybe going green might end up doing good. Get rid of that. Alright. Let's see. What? Let's go with this. Let's get rid of that Andrea. Get rid of Jesus. Oh, I forget how strong Jesus is. Hey, he ended up healing everybody. I don't get this buff. I really don't get this buff that's going on right now. These guys are able to take so much damage. Wow. I think I'm gonna end up timing out. Oh no, I'll be able to handle him. He is one tough son of a gun right now. Wow. Yep, it might time out. Wow, I think that took 4 minutes. Wow. Let's see. Let's see if we could. No, he's not. It's not available yet. Oh, okay. Let's take out Chuck. Chuck's always annoying. Alright. Let's take out Lori before she does her thing. See whether or not. Okay. out Molly. Oh. Yeah, the buff is really making a difference. I'm only able to stay up one more and then I'll be down. Yeah, I should have strong teammates gain 50% when attacking and defending. I need that if I'm gonna run green throughout this war. I got in a few defenses, but I'm gonna have to rethink. How I'm gonna set up my teams. I'm not gonna use any more refills. How did the whole faction do it? Oh, I think half of them are not even on. I asked them to just queue up, just so we could get some points, because that's the worst thing you could do during I guess events like this, is to not bother queuing up, because you get points regardless of whether you win or lose. So even if you queue up, as long as you are able to get, a battle started, you're helping out your faction. So we're gonna take a loss in this, but at the same time, like I said, this is points. We earned some points. I'm not gonna repair because just one thing I really wish that they had in this game. I really wish they had the surrender flag, so you guys could, instead of having, because sometimes when start repairing their camp when they shouldn't have, because and what happens is it ends up prolonging the whole match, and everybody has to sit there and wait until the repair is complete, and then they get rid of it. But it's like a wasted 10 to 10 minutes, sometimes 15, depending on whether somebody follows suits and repairs also. But this video's went a little bit longer than, well, it's the usual. It went a little longer than I expected it to. But I will upload a few more battles. Hopefully some better ones. Hopefully ones where I end up staying up a little bit longer. I got some points, but we are going against I think a sister faction of, I think the top two faction in our region. So they got some heavy hitters, somewhat. And like I said, I have to rethink my team and figure out exactly. Well, I'm hoping to be able to defend more and keep my camp a little up a little longer. But alright, I'm gonna end this video, and I hope you guys are faring a little better than than I am right now, and I hope you guys are having fun. And alright, bye.